Now then, this man really is a legend, perhaps the legend, a revolutionary, the father of a philosophy. He is, of course, Jim.
Shoots! And it's a goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Just gorgeous, the most glorious, delicious of touches, followed up with an unerring finish.
Chance!
Stam tries to clear. Now it's Pele. That's a cute ball.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. DiMarco. First quarter of an hour gone. Vieira gets over and intercepts. Pirlo can so cleverly bypass the press. Pinches it off him. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Seedorf. And it's Ibrahimovic. Nemecha. He's gone for goal! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Hazard goes short. Hazard. He's being urged to shoot. Shot a goal! Oh, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
Well, he's clearly in one of those moods. I think even he was asking perhaps a little too much from himself then.
Vietnam have their second corner now. And the chances keep on coming. They're awarded another corner. Vietnam have their third corner. Van der Sar breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. And now they can spring out of defence.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Oh, nice touch. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Van Dijk with the clearance. Vietnam are looking to go forward now. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Cruyff. Nice interception, well timed.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Hazard. Hazard driving forwards. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
It's Ibrahimovic! Goal! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, that's great disguise he got on that finish too. Just toying with the defence, making them guess the wrong thing to do. Made him look a bit silly, Peter.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Shifted it to the flank. Driven in. And now they can clear their lines. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Aims beyond the defence. Great ball if he can get there. And he's managed to get free. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
It's out for a goal kick. Maldini. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Now it's Pelé. And here's Ibrahimovic. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Taken off it pretty forcefully. That's a sharp pass. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it, so I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Vietnam, looking good, feeling good. It is 2-0 at the break. So let's get the ball rolling. Marcelo. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. He's on it, can he get away? Cristiano Ronaldo, and the shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
Ibrahimovic really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Vietnam get their fourth corner. And now a sudden chance to counter. Pelé proves just a little bit too strong.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 9.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Lasciano il campo
Bale.
il numero
Oh,
8.
now here's an interesting
Luis
matchup.
Suarez. Il numero 18. Bale.
Oh, there's a probing ball. Cruyff really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
And it's Luis Suarez. And that has put paid to that. Milan appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
He's got plenty of space out wide here. Great vision. Shot could be on. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Bale. Looking to play him in. Bale! Marcelo tries to clear. Looking for the run. Oh, important interception. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And this is Ibrahimovic. Pirlo. Pelé. Rafael Varane. Lam is one whose deliveries we all know about. And that's a really buccaneering run he's making. Has a look up and delivers. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. Thuram. Pirlo. Now it's Pelé. Luis Suarez. Pelé. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. Leicester promptly onto that, and that is that. Now it's Ibrahimovic, and it's Lam. Now that looks a decent ball, and he welcomes it in. Ronaldo finds himself offside.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 5.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Lasciano il campo per il numero 14, il numero 15. Rooney, attenzione, un
Vietnam
cambio.
still have the cards to affect this game. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. And here's Bale. Tries to play it through. Pirlo.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
He's found space here. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
Milan appear determined to play through the middle again, and guess what? It's the same result.
Referee's given a throw. Marcelo. That's going right the way across. Pirlo is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Nemecha. Šeško. And it's Baggio. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, he's found support out wide. Chance! It's in! A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the...
Oh, good climb! And again!
That can happen to anyone. It's truly, truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Well, that's something you don't expect at a match like this, but I guess you have to take whatever way it comes, and very gratefully.
Strokes it back, knocks it into space, and here's Rooney.
Ci saranno 3 minuti di recupero.
Pirlo. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, sweet feet. Crossed into the box. Rooney. Pelé. Vieira gets a foot in here. Now it's Bale. Nicely weighted ball. He is through here. He's onside, and that should get the job done. And that is that. Perhaps not quite utopia, not what was entirely desired, but most importantly, they have the result that was...